Indeed, we've had so much about the threat, challenges, and uncertainties brought about by COVID-19. However, we in the DepEd family, headed by our dear Secretary Leonor N. Briones, with our adapted basic education learning continuity plan, we are guided on how to deliver education in this time of crisis, while ensuring health, safety, and welfare of all our learners, teachers, personnel, and other stakeholders. Our solidarity is now paid off through this day's virtual celebration of honoring our learners who have proven themselves outstanding in their respective virtual classrooms. They have excelled above and beyond our expectations and have shown intelligence, fortitude, and positivity despite the negativity happening all around the world. Good day, everyone, and welcome to Ramon Magsaysay Cubao High School Virtual Recognition Ceremonies with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic. And to acknowledge the following, let's watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, dalas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyak ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagtatagtulog sa simoy at sa langit ng bangaw, ay tinatangtulak awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isla ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walang pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya naman ay magamin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Our invocation will be led by our senior high school Rank 2 awardee with high honors, Justine Alexis V. Versosa.
Let us bow our heads and feel the presence of our Lord. Gracious God, how we thank you for the successful completion of this academic year and for blessing us with the best opportunities to continue on learning despite the limitations and problems caused by this current global health crisis. We do not know what the future holds, but you are with us, and with you, everything is possible. Thank you for this special day of recognition to celebrate our achievements and triumphs with our parents, schoolmates, teachers, and school administrators and guests. We ask your blessing upon all of us, young women and men who will be honored today. May our recognition become a blessing to us and to the people around us. May we celebrate with clean hearts and pure spirit our capacities for creativity, critical thinking, and focused effort. Give us grateful hearts to appreciate the contributions of our respective families, friends, teachers, and school officials in our achievements. Teach us to trust in you and not rely on our own understanding and accolades. May our learnings and achievements manifest in our lives for us to become a blessing to other students and people. Help us keep our passion to learn, continue to strengthen our confidence to discover and explore new possibilities and knowledge to discern what is right, good, and just. Enable us to draw wisdom and experience of yesterday as we respond to the questions and concerns of tomorrow. Make us good student leaders as we continue to make a difference in the world and lead a life for the greater glory of God. We offer our recognition to you, Heavenly Father. Indeed, we are nothing without you. Amen.
Now let us join in singing Quezon City hymn, the Division hymn, and the NCR hymn.
Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, araw mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang alab mo'y buhay, sa iyong sigla kami nagpupugay. Dito'y ilaw ang diwa mo, hiyas ka ng bayang sinisinta. Dito'y nukling mitiing banal, sa'yo ang pag-ibig namin nagdangal. Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, araw mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang alab mo'y buhay, sa'yo buong sigla kami nagpupugay. Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, ugat ka ng layag kagitingan, dito'y nukling mitiing banal, sa'yo ang pag-ibig namin at dangal, sa'yo ang pag-ibig namin at buhay. Bayang mahal nating lahat, tampok ng NCR. Pusod nitong ating bansa, dulot kaunlaran. Taas noon iwagayway ang bandilang NCR. Karunungan at katarungan sa bansa'y itanghal. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhikais sulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. Mga lungsod ng NCR sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhikais sulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan.
Friends, to give us the welcome remarks is our beloved Principal Dr. Elijah H. Escalano. Let's give him a virtual round of applause.
To Quezon City government officials, schools division office officials, the distinguished guests, particularly to our guest speaker, Ramon Magsaysay Cubao High School valedictorian, Batch 1983, Public Schools Division Supervisor, Perlita P. De Patillo. Assistant Principal, Dr. Florian Ruiz, Mrs. Maripe Talabucon. Chairpersons of Recognition Program, Mrs. Chadora Pastrana, Mr. Mario B. Tenesa. Department Heads, supportive parents, and dedicated teachers, and hardworking non-teaching staff, dearest awardees and students, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon. This Recognition Day 2021 is not just a celebration where we reap what we have planted throughout the year, but a great triumph from our battles against faithlessness, mental and physical health issues, and disunity. This school year has tested not only our resiliency to stand against fear of COVID ill effects on us, but also our trust on our government measures, including basic education learning continuity plan in adopting multiple learning delivery modalities with blended learning and distance learning as our major options while ensuring everyone's health and safety. Apparently, our collaboration from different sectors of our society proves remarkable. We all gather today to honor and recognize every one of us for the victories over the seemingly insurmountable challenges facing us 24/7. Those charged memories of hardships along the way are now turned into joyous moments of sweet glory in the faces of our children, of whom we must all be proud of. To all of us, let's continue standing out against the hard pressures of these times. Then, we will shine like a diamond all the more in the darkest sky. A pleasant afternoon once again, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Truly, since this is the result of the collaboration of all DepEd stakeholders, we sincerely accept this recognition for raising a number of achievers despite difficulties. Yes, sir, all collaborators deserve it too. Moving on, we shall have the introduction of the guest speaker. May I give the virtual floor to the Head Teacher 6 of the ESP or Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao Department, Dr. Gloria V. Bien.
Good afternoon to each and everyone. It is indeed my privilege to introduce to you our distinct guest speaker for this virtual recognition ceremonies school year 2020-2021. Her being a lifelong learner began and was nurtured in the public school system. She graduated with highest honors from Eulogio Rodriguez Senior Elementary School in Cubao in 1978 and was valedictorian of Ramon Magsaysay Cubao High School in 1983. She was a scholar ng bayan at para sa bayan, earning both her Bachelor of Secondary Education and Master of Arts in Education degrees from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City. Her master's thesis entitled Explicit Instruction, Metacognitive Awareness, Reading Comprehension, and Reader Self-Perception among college students was nominated as Best Thesis of 2015 in the College of Education at UP Diliman. Her teaching career started off at a high point as she ranked 4th place among the pastors nationwide of the 1990 Philippine Board exam for teachers. She served for 10 years in the English department of Quezon City Science High School from 1990 to 2000. In 1997, she was first runner-up in the search for Outstanding Teacher of English sponsored by the Quezon City Chasers. She was also a division demonstration teacher, one of the first who showcased technology integration in teaching of literature back in the 1990s. She took a hiatus from her career in education and became a stay-at-home mom and wife, taking care of her growing family full-time for 10 years. Her 7-year foray in the private sector started with a 2-year stint in 2010 to 2012 at Laguna Bel Air in Binyan, Laguna, where she was an English teacher, a values ed teacher, class advisor, and moderator of the school newsletter. This was followed by another 2 years as an instructor at Malayan Colleges and Cabuyao, Laguna, where she also served as reading coordinator in the Values Ed, Languages, Social Science, and Humanities Department, in addition to teaching basic English courses for freshmen, workplace English for upperclassmen, and maritime English and literature. She also served as a thesis advisor to multi-media arts majors. In 2014 to 2017, she served as principal of Millennium Christian High School in Bacoor, Cavite, a startup high school for grade 7 to 12. Since it was a new school, it fell on Mrs. De Batilio to establish all administrative processes as well as training and mentoring program for all her faculties and staff, and keeping with the DepEd requirements for private high schools. Since 2017, she has been serving as a public schools district supervisor and reading remediation for the Division of Quezon City, bringing her back full circle to her roots as a Batang QC. So at this time, she is back in her beloved alma mater, not just as an alumna of Monsai, but an honored one who served as a PSDS who lives up to the morals and standards of a true-blood Ramonian. As they say, basta Monsai, mahusay. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming our guest speaker, Madam Perlita P. De Batilio. Let's give her a virtual warm clap. Thank you.
Good day to everyone. First, allow me to greet our esteemed principal, Dr. Elijah Escolano, our hardworking and competent department heads, master teachers, and of course the parents of our honorees today. And lastly, our students who are being celebrated today for their achievements. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ikinalulugod ko po na maanyayahan na magbigay ng inspirational talk sa araw na ito at na talaga namang napaka-special para sa akin ang aking mga kinakausap ngayon sapagkat kayo po ay nag-aaral sa aking beloved alma mater, Ramon Magsaysay, Cubao High School. I am now honored to be serving as the PSDS assigned to help our school, our RMCHS, to become even better than it already is. And so I'm really pleased and tickled pink to be giving this inspirational talk. And I do hope that you'll gain some inspiration from this, not just the students, but even the parents and the teachers as well. So again, let me say congratulations. Aba, yung mga nangongolekta dyan ng medalya ay madadagdagan na naman ang koleksyon nyo. or certificates ba ang kinokolekta ngayon. Anyway, ganyan din po ako noon, kahon. Naging kahon-kahon yung mga inuuwi kong medalya sa awa ng Diyos at sa katuwaan naman ng aking mga magulang. And maybe right now, some of you are like me at that time, nung ako'y nasa high school pa, na iniisip ko na siguro ang mangyayari, di ba? Maya-maya lang magagraduate na ako sa high school and ang dami ko nga na-achieve. So, happy ang parents ko, happy akong gagraduate. Tapos, makakapasok ako sa magandang university, di ba? So, pasensya na, ang ginamit ko yung alma mater ko din. And then, gagraduate ng college. Tapos, magkakaroon ng trabaho. I will get the job that I want. And then, I'll buy me a car, di ba? Kasi necessity na yan these days. Tapos, I'll buy a house. Magkakaroon akong pamilya. And I will live happily ever after. Okay? Di ba? Marami sa atin, ganyan yung pangarap. Tama? Pero, let me ask you some questions. Not that I want to be a killjoy, but just let me ask you, no? Does life really proceed that smoothly? Ganon ba talaga? Parang fairy tale ba ang buhay? I mean, parang K-drama ba ang buhay? Tignan nyo na lang sa paligid nyo, no? Tignan na lang natin sa ating mga sariling pamilya. Ganyan ba talaga ka-smooth? And then, let's say, ganun nga ka-smooth. Okay, even if it did run that smoothly, is that really all there is to life? Now, I know you're very young, but it's never too young to start thinking already about this. And I know for a fact that millennials and Gen Z, mga Gen Z na kayo ganito na kayo mag-isip hindi na kayo kagaya namin noon na yun na yung iniisip namin, successful life na yun. But really, even if we get all that, is that really all there is to life? Di ba, tinatanong nyo yan? And let's say your life goes like that. Does it mean success? Yun na ba yun? Diba? I'm sorry to have to ask you these questions, pero diba, these are questions worth asking. Siguro, the more important question is, how do you get from point to point in your life without losing yourself? And what life really means? Now, I think that's the questions that we should be asking ourselves. Not just, what we want to be when we grow up and all that. No? So, what I have for you today are what I have experience in life as the keys to a truly meaningful life. And I hope na kahit paano may mapulot kayo dito na magagamit nyo as you go forward. Alright? So, ano ba yung keys to a really meaningful life? Is it just getting all of those pictures that I saw earlier? Or is there more? Are there deeper keys to a truly meaningful life? And I hope that we can be inspired by this. Alright. I would like to suggest that one key to a truly meaningful life is to nurture relationships. Okay, relationships. Now, why do I say this? Hindi lang ako nagsasabi nito. Educators, psychologists, even those in the medical profession, the doctors, doctors are men of science, right? But even they are saying already that as humans, the relationships we form with other people are vital to our mental and emotional well-being and really our survival. So, hindi lang keme-keme, eme-eme ang relationships. These are vital. Pag sinabing vital, needed for life. Needed to live. Kaya nga hindi kataka-taka, diba, na bagot na kayo, gusto niya nang bumalik sa school, diba? Bakit? Kasi sa school, doon nyo nabibuild and nurture yung relationship nyo with your dabarkads, with your friends. Miss nyo na sila, diba, nakakasawang sa messenger lang kayo nakikita. Wala na kayong ginawa kundi mag-share ng meme, maglaro, magmurahan sa laro. Di ba, sawang-sawa na kayo dyan? Alam ko yan kasi may teenager pa ako and minsan gusto kong batukan sa naririnig kong language habang naglalaro. But anyway, that is because humans were made for community. Humans were made to have that connection with each other. And we can see that in the very beginning When God created humans, sabi niya, and God said, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness. Mapansin niyo yung mga pronoun dyan, panay plural. No, because God Himself is a community in Himself, di ba, Trinity, 3 in 1. And we were made in that image. So we were not made to be alone. Diba, naalala nyo pa yung kay Adan, sinabi nga ni God, it is not good for man to be alone. So talagang, we need relationships. So if we want to have not just a successful life, but a meaningful life, then we need to nurture relationships. Alright? And, kailangan natin ng kotse para ma-nurture ang relationships. Pero hindi coaching Toyota or Hyundai or Mitsubishi or whatever brand you want. The car that I'm referring to is communication, attention, and respect. These are 3 basic elements. Of course, you can add to this. But if you communicate well, if you give attention to other people in your life, and if you show them respect, accord them the respect that they deserve, then you can nurture these relationships that you have. Now, what are these key relationships in life that we should be focusing on? Alright? First of all, of course, is family. Yan. That's my immediate family. That's my husband and our 3 children. Malalaki na sila. And of course, photo shoot yan. So, hindi naman po kami araw-araw na ganyan na nakangiti at nagyayakapan sa beach. Hello. Pang fairy tale lang yon. Kami po ay normal na pamilya, nag-aangasan din, nagbabangayan paminsan-minsan, nagkakasakit. Last week lang may sakit yung bunso ko, so ngarag si Teacher Pet, ngarag ako, kinukulang din ng pera every now and then. We are a normal family, but, yun na nga, we try, we spend time, we talk. So, ganun din kayo. You pay attention, you communicate with your parents, and parents, you communicate with your children, di ba? To nurture that. Because, actually, yan yung relationship na sa totoo lang. Pag nagkatulakan, or pag nagka-COVIDan, halimbawa na lang, sa ngayon, ang pinakagrabing pwede mangyari sa atin ay ang magkaroon ng grabing COVID, ma-hospital, and all that. Sino ba naman yung tatayo sa tabi mo? Or sino yung magsusupport sa'yo, mag-aalaga sa'yo? Todo-todo, pamilya yan. So, nurture those your family members. And then, what's another key relationship? Of course, friends. And I'm talking true friends, real friends, not just Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever social media friends. I'm talking real friends. I mean, look at this picture. Ayan po ako. And this girl, this woman, this lady, and this lady. And, ayan, this lady. And this gentleman here. Classmates ko po sa Ramon Magsaysay Cubao High School, batch 83. And kami ay naging mga magkumpare at magkumare at ang mga asawa namin ay naging close din, na minsan mas close na sa amin. And we make it a point to see each other before pandemic. Every year, we have a reunion. We are in touch with one another through social media. We're friends for life. And our children, they also know each other, and they when they see each other in the street, they will not just say hi, goodbye. They will actually pause and talk to each other. No? Because we nurtured our relationship from high school through college up to the times that we got married, and now, malapit na kami siguro magkaroon ng mga apo pag nag-asawa na yung mga anak namin. Diba? So, your friends now in Ramon Magsaysay, they have the potential to be your lifelong friends. So, take care of them. Okay? Now, I also have other friends from college. Siyempre, yun din sa college. Matindi rin ang bonding. So, alagaan. Okay? And of course, the one key relationship that I really need to share with you is the relationship with God. This is a relationship that I've had since I was in college. And ups and downs din yan kami ni God, para din kami mag-boyfriend ba na. Pero mostly dahil kasalanan ko, dahil ako yung matigas ang ulo. No? But really, if you seek Him and you seek Him with all your heart, you will find Him. And if you have that relationship with Him, wow, I'm telling you, that's the best relationship ever. Si God lang yung talagang may forever. Si God lang yung talagang hindi ka iiwan, at kahit na gaano ka kaarte, mamahalin ka pa rin. Okay? So, So, first key to a meaningful life is our relationships. So, build and nurture those relationships. Next is find motivation, no? Find motivation, sabi nga nung commercial, para kanino ka ba bumabangon araw-araw? Di ba? Yung commercial na yun. Naging napaka-popular because it resonated with something in all of us. Na we do need to find that something that makes us get up in the morning and find meaning in everything that we do. Now, sabi nung ang i-share ko sa inyo dito, na isang favorite author ko ever, si Simon Sinek. You can look him up, and actually kahit grade 7, if you read this book, Start With Why, maintindihan nyo siya kasi very, very simple yung language ni Simon Sinek. Hindi siya highfalutin, down to earth, and very, very good inspirational ideas on how to have a more meaningful life. Although ang focus niya work life, but we can apply it to our life kahit students. Okay? So, shinare niya sa book niya yung golden circles, no? Kasi sabi niya, yung utak ng tao, mas madali nating nauunawaan yung what. Pag tinanong tayo, what do you do? O diba, ang daling sagutin, what do you do? Ako, I can answer agad, I'm a supervisor in DepEd. Diba? Kayo, you can say, I'm a student. Or I'm an A1 student at Ramon Magsaysay, Cubao High School. I'm a teacher. I'm a department head. I'm a parent. I'm a whatever our job is. Ang daling sagutin. No? And then, if we are asked, how do you do what you do? Medyo mag-iisip ka na, di ba? How do you do what you do? Sabi mo, I'm an A1 student. Oh, I study so and so hours. I devote this time to ganyan-ganyan and so on. I have my study schedule and all. Ako, as a supervisor, how do you do what you do? Eh di, I work with the principals, I get their cooperation, I meet with them, I communicate with them, how? Madali pa rin sagutin. Pero pag tinanong ka na, why? Why do you do what you do? Bakit nga ba nagpapakapagal ka sa pag-aaral? Yan. Yan ang sinasabi ni Simon Sinek na kailangan hanapin natin kasi yun yung motivation. Yun yung mag-e-ensure na patuloy kang magiging A1 student hanggang college, hanggang master's, hanggang PhD. Or yun yung magpapasiguro na magiging masipag at magaling ka na department head or whatever your job is all your life. No? Yung hindi ka mauupos, hindi ka mauubusan, hindi ka mababagot kasi alam mo yung pinakakaibuturan ng ginagawa mo. Bakit? And that's usually something abstract. Something that will deal with ideals and values. Like me, why am I still an educator? Because through my job, I am able to have an impact on people's lives. Yan. So, yun yung aking why. Alright? So, kahit na minsan nakakabagot yung trabaho, nakakasawa, nakakapagod, manghila na mga ayaw magpahila sa reforma, ayaw magbago. We go on because why? Impact on life. Yun yung why ko. So, you need to find that motivation as well. Okay? So, I hope this helps you. And if you want talaga get that book, Start With Why. It's a really, really good book. And he has many other good books. Okay, next. Build character and competence. Alright? So, for a meaningful life, we have to focus on these two. And we have to understand that they go together. They go together. Okay, may nagsasabi kasi panay values na lang daw ituro. Hindi rin pwede yun eh. Kailangan, nandyan ang character, nandyan din yung competence. Okay? Ano ba yung character? Yun yung kung sino tayo, di ba? Yung pagkakaroon natin ng integrity, yun yung ating pinaka kung sino tayo from inside out. Competence is yung kakayahan natin to do what we are supposed to do. Okay. Kung ikaw ay low character at low competence, no? Kumbaga, hindi ka mapagkakatiwalaan, hindi ka maaasahan, and then, hindi mo rin alam yung ginagawa mo, talagang magiging ineffective ka. Kung ikaw naman ay high competence ka naman, magaling ka sa ginagawa mo, pero low character ka, eh ikaw ay skilled but unscrupulous. Example, isang tao, napakagaling niya sa negosyo niya, nabibenta niya yung produkto niya, daming bumibili, kaya marami siyang pera. Pero dahil low character siya, drugs yung binibenta niya. Nakakasira ng buhay yung binibenta niya. Pero magaling siyang businessman. Anong tawag doon? Skilled but unscrupulous. Diba? Hindi rin yan kaaya-aya. Hindi rin natin gusto yan. Ngayon, maaaring high character ka naman. You are a person of integrity. You are reliable. You are trustworthy. You are honest. Talaga naman, no? Pagdating sa character, walang maipupula sa'yo. Pero hindi mo alam yung trabaho mo. O halimbawa, teacher ka na high character ka, pero hindi mo alam magturo. O paano na yung mga estudyante mo? Di rin sila matututo. Okay? Hindi rin nila malalaman yung dapat nilang malaman. So, kulang pa din. Kulang pa din. Pero maganda yung ganito, kasi, halimbawa lang, later, nag-a-apply ng trabaho, no? kung ako yung, yung mag-hire, gusto ko na rin yung ganito kasi matitrain ko naman sa competence. Yan. So, pwede ko siyang pagalingin in terms of competence. Ang character, mahirap ituro yan. Mahirap ituro sa matatanda na. Kasi buo na character natin, bata pa lang tayo, high school pa lang, nabubuo na po. No? Kaya ingatan nyo mga bata, ang inyong character ngayon pa lang. No? Kung medyo naiengganyo na kayo ng cheating dyan, kahit sa games, tinitingnan nyo yung cheat sheet, yung cheat codes, huwag kayong masanay ng ganun. Kasi napo-form na yan sa inyo yung habit na yan. Okay, baka madala nyo hanggang paglaki nyo or pagtanda nyo. So, of course, ang gusto natin, sana, ay i-develop natin yung both high character and high competence. Yan. Okay? Kasi yun yung effective na tao. Teacher, effective in what? Effective in all areas of life. Hindi lang po sa trabaho. Hindi lang sa trabaho. Kahit sa gawaing bahay. Kung ikaw ay high competence, then ang kusina mo, ang lahat malinis, at kung high character ka yun, hindi mo dinadaya yung paglilinis mo ng kwarto mo. Diba? O in all areas of life, being a student, being a parent, being a child, being a teacher, being whatever, in all areas of life, we need to build both our character and our competence so that we will be effective. Okay? Kahit ano pong estado sa buhay, hindi yan para lang sa mga nasa nakatataas, hindi rin para lang sa mabababa, sa lahat. No? At dapat nga walang tinuturing na mababa. Hello. Okay, lahat tayo may role. Okay. What's next? Next is aim for a healthy lifestyle. If you want your life to be meaningful, productive, and long, aim for a healthy lifestyle. Habang bata pa lang, i-build na natin yung healthy lifestyle na yan. Ayan ang mga suggestions. So, eat more fruits, exercise, drink more water, read inspirational books, meditate, walk more, eat well. No? Bakit? Because all of that, ngayon, kumbaga, people have found already through studies that a healthy lifestyle not only changes your body, it changes your mind, your attitude, and your mood. Apektado talaga po kasi ng health ang lahat-lahat. No? Ang lahat-lahat. Pansinin nyo, pag gutom kayo, di ba masungit tayo? Ako, pansin ko sa sarili ko, pag gutom na ako, ang sungit-sungit ko na. So, kailangan, bago mag-meeting, bago mag-meet with other people, kailangan busog para hindi magsungit at hindi maging emotional. Alright? And if your mind and your attitude and your mood are in a positive situation because you are healthy, then you become a more productive person. Alright? So, it helps also health. Is also key to becoming more productive. No? Mas may energy ka. Yan. And then, believe it or not, ayan, natakpan ko si Mother Earth, sorry. Having a healthy lifestyle also makes the earth happier and healthier. Bakit po? Isang example lang, pag mas maraming kinakain nating gulay kaysa karne, pag less ang consumption ng karne, nalilesen yung methane in the atmosphere. This is actually a long process. If you are curious about what I'm saying, look for videos about this. Na actually, yung palang malalaking rancho ay nakakadami ng hot air gases in our atmosphere, in our ecosystem. Kaya mas nakasasama siya talaga. So, ano nyo na lang, hanapin nyo mga bright, you are some of the finest and brightest of Ramon Magsaysay. So, I think some of you have heard of this already, no? Kaya marami nagbe-vegetarian, hindi lang dahil sa diet, sa katawan, kundi dahil para ma-lessen yung consumption ng meat. So, for a healthier and happier earth, actually, healthy lifestyle is also key. Yan. So, marami ang points. But if you're curious about that, look into it. Okay? But for now, I cannot go into that. That's a whole lecture in itself kasi. So, yan. H is aim for a healthy lifestyle for a more meaningful life. Next is strengthen your spirituality. This is my last point. Ano po? Strengthen your spirituality. Ano ba yung spirituality na yan? Sabi ng isang ano din to achiever na bata pa, no? Mga nasa 30s pa lang siya, si Brené Brown, no? Recognizing and celebrating that we are all inextricably connected to each other by a power greater than all of us, and that our connection to that power and to one another is grounded in love and belonging. Yan, that is spirituality. Okay? Practicing spirituality brings a sense of perspective, meaning, and purpose to our lives. Okay? So, I am offering the general term spirituality para sa inyo na mga hindi naniniwala sa Diyos. Pero para sa akin, ang ibig sabihin ng spirituality is having an intimate, ongoing, loving relationship with God. With God. Yung natakpan kong salita. With God. Okay? So for me, that is spirituality. And I hope you let me share this with you, no? Because really, lahat ng sinabi kanina sa introduction sa akin, wala lahat yun kung wala itong relationship ko with God. And I want to suggest that, you know, to have a truly meaningful life, beyond just achieving, you know, those plans for the future, this spirituality is the most important one to develop para maging meaningful ang ating buhay. Okay? And sabi nga kanina, diba, pinakita ko na sa inyo, how do you strengthen your spirituality? If you are like me and you believe in God and you want to strengthen that, then this is the key. You just have to seek Him, find Him with all your heart. No, with all your heart. Really, really be sincere na gusto mo siyang maging bahagi ng buhay mo. And meron nga kaming ano dyan it's as simple as saying thank you. Okay, just go to your room. In the silence of your own room, you go, you talk to God and say thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for creating this earth. Thank you for giving me life. And thank you for giving Jesus, diba, to die for my sins. And then, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that until now, God, inetsopuera kita sa buhay ko. I'm sorry sa lahat ng mga ginagawa ko na di kaaya-aya sa'yo. And now, please come into my life. As simple as that. If you really want to start strengthening this relationship with God, this is all you have to do. Just be sincere about it. Honestly seek Him and say thank you, I'm sorry, and please. And just wait what will happen. And then develop that relationship. So, balik ka na doon sa build relationships. Parang relationship din with a friend. You spend time with a friend, you talk to a friend, ganon din lang with God. And then your spirituality will be strengthened. And that will take you through life in a way that no other achievement can. Promise. I've been through it. Okay? So, yun po yung 5 ma-offer ko sa inyo. RMCHS for a meaningful life. R is for relationships. So, nurture those relationships. M is for motivation. Find that motivation that will take you through any challenge in life. C is for character and competence. So, continue building that. H is for a healthy lifestyle. Aim for a healthy lifestyle. And then S is for spirituality, which you should strengthen. And may I just, as a last note, tell you that this last one is actually the one that will enable you to achieve RMCH. Okay? So that spirituality thing is actually the most important that will lead you to a meaningful life. So, that's because, sabi nga ni C.S. Lewis, you don't have a soul. You are a soul. You have a body. And with that in mind, siguro, we can take care that we will nurture our spirituality so that we can do all the rest, the RMCH, and then our life will be lived not only happily ever after, but it will become a life that is meaningful ever after. So, I wish you all a meaningful ever after. Congratulations sa lahat, sa students, sa parents, sa teachers. Congratulations to Ramon Magsaysay, Cubao High School. May God continue to bless us all. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Depetilio. It was very insightful. Our awardees must have been touched by your inspiration. We give you back the honor, ma'am. Kudos. At this juncture, one of the most awaited parts in this program is to present the awardees. May I give you RMCHS Guidance Counselor 3, Mr. Mario B. Tenaza.
Pleasant afternoon to everyone. In spite of all the challenges we have encountered in our new normal, we are all proud that we still manage to deliver the best quality of education to our students. And having this recognition day program is a testimonial to it. In behalf of the Awards and Recognition Committee, I have the honor to present our student awardees for school year 2020-2021. For junior high school, we have 28 with high honors, 188 with honors, for a total of 216. For our senior high school, we have 71 with high honors and 117 with honors, for a total of 188. Overall, we have 404 student awardees for school year 2020-2021. Thank you very much and congratulations.
With high honors, Anthony Albert A. Alberto, Eliza Ray A. Almero, Maricor P. Baguno, Christina L. Binsay, Renray J. Buenceseso, Carmela Marie A. Bully, Juana Jean L. Cania, Paul Alan O. Sereno, Honey Gracia B. Clavero, Hayahay O. Coquilla, Ashley Melody M. Cremona, Kimberly Joan T. Famis, Criser Jade D. Fernandez, Juliana May P. Flores, Luis Ethan P. Cuco, Juan Manuel A. Leron, Diana Ross S. Linga, Jan Natasha E. Llagas,
Gerald Janwa P. Mamawag, Johnny P. Marquez Jr.,
Johan Howard N. Paddy, Alcesa E. Patetico, Francis Rare I. Piozon, Jose Ricardo Z. Sabinorio, Jenny L. Sindingan, Alea H. Tamala, Kiloni Gale A. Tundag, Julian Dave S. Villanueva, with honors, Alicia C. Abelia, Shinjiro Kent D. Alba, Angeline Alcantara, Michelle Ann E. Almosara, Angela Anabe, Wayne Watu B. Ancheta, Kurt Ronan G. Aninipot, Micaela Angeline M. Arada, Ashley Aline M. Arnejo,
Kristen Rizel D. Ariola,
Christian Dave D. Asis, Giancarlo Aurelio, Nicole Antoinette A. Avinado, Sunshine B. Ayuste, Rhea May A. Azarcon, Erica May M. Bacani, Althea Jenny May C. Bada, Darlene C. Balababa, Jasmine Althea A. Baluyot,
Ireneo G. Bandayrel III,
Florence Bangilan, Ursula Juliana Q. Baptista, Lawrence Nathan V. Barcelona, Clara Clarice D. Barco, Francesca Ruth N. Bass, Ashley Nicole I. Bata, Eliza May P. Bayani, Jasmine May S. Baisa, Elijah Gabriel M. Belisario, Leanne Lord Enoch G. Bernardo, Gisela May R. Braun, Zidney Von Zaske C. Cachola, Gretchen Marie C. Caimoso, Giselle O. Calio, Cara Rizal E. Calentiano, Jerrien C. Camino, Eliza F. Capricho, Castañares, Kathleen Catalan, Hannah Adrien E. Cero, Larissa C. Chico, Lawrence N. Chong, Andrea Jane G. Leote, Catherine Q. Combato, Pretty Jasmine Samantha N. Corillo, Vince C. Coruña, Carl John R. Cosio, Mean Jeline E. Dai, Mark Joseph B. Dalman, Shanice Mariel L. De La Fuente, Mel Angelo Della, Windel D. De Los Santos, Alexa May L. Diaz, John Marshall J. Diaz, Zaldi Dave V. Diaz, Chien Francine F. Divina, Ryan Matthew C. Domingo, Princess Renbeck N. Dorado, Ivan Angelo A. D. Rebecca Resh L. Duco, Jeffrey D. Dulon, Leihani Francine C. Echeverry, Leslie Sky V. Enriquez, Faye P. Esteban, Ralph J. V. C. Fabiala, Anne Quincy B. Facundo, Iziel Jandy N. Paraon, Megan Renee F. Ludo, Althea Grace D. Diaz,
Glenn Jaco N. Diaz,
Nicole Ann N. Condoso, Rina Gabriel, Kyle D. Gatan, Giselle J. Zacase,
Jaisel Ann S. Gilil,
Kimberly Joy D. Go, Voltaire G. Gomora, Acel D. Grino, Elisa May S. Herbosa, Michael David B. Hernandez, Trisha Caroline V. Hiram, Romney B. Hall, Evita Therese M. Puglies, Marlo L. Itan, Natalie Kyle O. Jasmine, Jeanette Christine Jimenez, Junella April C. Puntilia, John Aaron P. Laceda, Leila Marie C. Lalo, Eunice Laus, Patricia Benedict C. Rianda, Clarice Joy Riano, Christian Luis Lim, Elijah T. Lopez, Christian A. Loco,
Ashley Raven Lutero,
Jasmine I. Makanalan, Camille Arnold B. Malacan, Grasley Given O. Mamadil, Emmanuel M. Mamigo, Melissa S. Manita, Jaya Pino P. Manala, Jean Laika P. Manalo, Kyle Kenshin T. Manangkil, Marie Rafael L. Mangahas, Samantha F. Althea Sky S. Marquez, Cristel Angela C. Martin, Angel Green Mendoza, Maria Larissa Milet N. Mendoza,
Danilo C. Miraflor III,
Carla May V. Miranda, Mark Noe N. Mondejar, Abigail D. Monsanto, Anastasia Hayes G. Montesiles, Darlene May C. Nacario, Jasmine M. Nafaret, Janelle S. Nagre,
Siti Johanisa Haji T. Naim.
Ezekiel Angelo R. Navela. Ian Jerome Noble.
Ruby Joy Obniala.
Irene May B. Olivar. Daniel Luis G. Onrilla. Julia Ann E. Padel.
Nathan A. Taginto.
Fanny Ann M. Paragosa. Karil Faith G. Pasqua. Phoebe Nicole D. Pascual. Gian M. Pato. Erica A. Payumo. June M. Ta. Kylen E. Francisco. Yvette B. Ramirez. Jana May A. Ramiro. Christine Joy B. Ramos. Remington Clyde E. Ramos. Karen C. Lapiza. Fernando Redeem R. Reyes. Franz Nicole C. Roque. Marlo Cyrus L. Jasmine Salvador. Kirsty Joyce Ann L. San Jose. Princess Diane T. San Nico. Joveline Cecil A. Sanidad. Patricia B. Santiago. Paulina B. Santiago. Rodello I. Santoyo. Jeremiah M. Sarenas. Dean Alexander G. Seguire. Alaysa Senense. Destiny Graciel R. Senopera. Juliana K. M. Sige. Benedict Joy D. Soriano. Desiline Clyde S. Supe. Mika C. Sopranes. Marian Jillian C. Tamayo. Aliyah Tan. Jared Maxine C. Temporas. Jade Brian A. Teruel, Carlo Luis A. Tolentino, Jovi P. Tortogo, Micaela R. Tuiza, Andrea Nicole L. Tulaylay, Gerald Manuel C. Turno, Trixie N. Valentino, Rebeja M. Valenton, Achilles M. Villalobos, Joylene Vistal, and Elisha Aragorn C. Yanga. Let's now move on to the Senior High School Academic Excellence Awardees with high honors. Mark Junel Valvidor Abad, Shaina M. Abid, Martin B. Albarillo, Carl Christian Angus, Janelle B. Azuero, Earl Edsel F. Bass, Jennifer Love C. Basilio, Andre Nathaniel D. Batugal, Alora C. Velaño, Mark Andre N. Bermundo, Charlie Madeline F. Bobis, Wenzel Andre P. Bolo, Erwin B. Bonto, Carlos Cedric John Q. Bulosan, Novian B. Calaranan, Francis H. Dagaang, Claire D. De Jesus, Kevin Lorenzo O. De Jesus, Mardy Joe D. De Leon, Charmaine Lara M. De la Cruz, Chanel L. Ejanda, Yani Isaac E. Empeño, Margaret Denise I. Inierga, Wesley Ann V. Enriquez, Kathy A. Evale, Ian Frederick E. Fajardo, Mika May E. Francisco, Franz Aina G. Gakuray, Hans Margaret D. Gadja, Crystal May T. Gaela, Jean Philip B. Gagarin, Cristel Marie A. Perez, Christian Kennedy M. Ginto, Shane Lester Giron, Ingrid Veronica D. Gumiran, Eloida Faith M. Hernandez, Lester Ignacio, Rod Lebron Jordan P. Aboneta, Mary Joy R. Halandoni, Eliza May V. Abonilio, Jasmine Ann S. Harabejo, Jonas Brian R. Makakua, Mary Janelle L. Mangahas, Angela Isabel A. Maregmen, Tristan Edward R. Matignas, John Peter H. Moslares, Abdurrahman N. Moxir, Cassandra Amor Nazareno, Jamil Grace M. Odsinada, Rinoa R. Organte, Jessa May Orquia, Shinetel P. Ortego, Jaisel Alia S. Padulion, AJ Elea J. Pasqua, Louis Kyla C. Pasilaban, Julian Patungan, Alessandra Jane Pineda, John Lloyd P. Priscilla, Queenie A. Roaring, Irish Jaire G. Tamse, Kyla M. Tanalion, Christine Nicole D. Tindoy, Kurt Andre M. Cho, Christine Kate V. Horace, Emily Joyce P. Tupaz, Rizay Turingan, Cyrene Chris O. Urbano, Maria Ana F. Uy, Marie Chenille K. Valenzuela, Justine Alexis B. Versosa, J. Anton L. Villanueva, Jonaline S. Villanueva, and Hani U. Yagi. And now, let's move on to with honors. Ernel Ron Acosta, Ronald Aguilar, John Mark B. Alpuerto, Kate F. Angeles, John Vincent A. Aniano, Joanne Mariel Apolinar, Maria Fe Apolinario, Teresa Marie D. Apro, Alea Lynn D. Arojado, Jamaline Jason Avila, Cedric Jonar A. Bacani, Joanna May V. Baguio, Krisha May A. Baginon, Angelica O. Balmes, Christine G. Balungaya, Isaac H. Banyaga, Juliana Marie F. Baniel, John Paul Barameda, John Ralph Barca, Nico S. Baro, John Carlo Batayola, John David L. Bautista, Alcanaya Dainely Byron, Shekinah K. C. Beliezas, Sheila Marie S. Benavides, John Carl K. Denliro, Lee Margaret D. Bermejo, Julia Catherine B. Borja, Andre James S. Braganza, Marie Chris M. Braun, Sam Angela P. Cagadas, Remedios Q. Kalangian, Ira May M. Campolio, Hannah Joylene Canyabano, Ivaneza T. Canciller, Iza T. Canciller, Swirl William Canyon, Nico Angelo M. Carillanes, Luz Lawrence D. Casella, Chris Charles Caleb C. Cleofas, Marjorie Janohan Cortiguera, Rhea May T. Cristino, Maria Clarice G. Datiles, Catherine B. Delica, Relene De Los Reyes, John Kenneth P. Diaz, Carlos Luis V. Dimatula, Juan Miguel M. Diwata, Ina May D. Dizon, Christian Mard C. Drama, Bless Durens, Alma D. Escanio, RJ M. Evangelista, Eliziel T. Ferrer, Maria Regina Galit, Hambre Galvez, Julian Miguel Giro Galvez, Ralen F. Gamboa, Emily Jersey Garcia, AJ Francis Gavino, Jessa S. Gonzalez, Via M. Gorospe, Angeline B. Guarino, Jigs Nino Gumabay, Aliana Meldred G. Himzon, Shania M. Igtanlo, Justine C. Imperio, JV Brian D. Javier, Mariel Ann D. Juanillo, Tadeus Emmanuel P. Kundert, Remlin James D. Lasal, Gabriela S. Laluan, Anne Mary C. Lawagan, Aldrin Louise M. Lince, Rendell Mervin R. Longcanaya, Shalaika P. Ludana, Rika May M. Magallon, Frances Hannah S. Magaso, Joneline M. Magbayaw, Emmanuel Andrew Magbotay, Derlene May J. Magno, Jason H. Malaran, Ashanti Joy S. Malyari, Maria Janine Ira F. Medina, Mark Anthony A. Mendoza, Hanilyn O. Montesa, Eldren T. Morabe, Edwin Morales, Daylene F. Nudalo, Naira S. Obinay, Maria Katrina Milen M. Octaviano, Eloisa Marie S. Oliciano, Madeleine Marie M. Ongshako, Joanna Lorraine R. Oposa, Gabriel G. Pabilan, Miguel Pabilan, Kylie Lavin P. Pelaez, Ayandel G. Peñaranda, Jessa May Penonal, Glyden H. Proctan, Terence Y. Purisima, Andrian John G. Kidor, Excel Jean V. Ramirez, Darlene Christine U. Ramos, Michael A. Reyek, Maurice D. Rivera, Kenneth T. Rosella, Riva Jean A. Sabayton, Mary Ann Lorraine M. Santos, Harold R. Solicito, Rihanna Lynn T. Sorial, Micaela Valete, Jamary Rose E. Vergara, and Lesmar Paul Ward. Congratulations to all the awardees. Keep it up. This time, let's go on. This feeling of excitement as we listen to the message of the representative of the awardees. The senior high school rank 1 with high honors. He is none other than Mark Janelle V. Abad. Let's give Mark a virtual hand.
Department of Education Secretary, Honorable Leonor M. Briones, DepEd NCR Regional Office, Dr. Wilfredo E. Cabral, Quezon City Mayor, Honorable Maria Josefina Joy Belmonte, Quezon City District 4 Representative, Honorable Jesus Bong C. Suntay Jr., Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Jenaline Rose B. Corpus, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Engineer Mark Voltaire A. Padilla, Schools District Supervisor Mrs. Perlita P. De Patillo, Most Respected Ramon Magsaysay Cubao High School Principal Dr. Eladio H. Escolano, Assistant Principal Mrs. Marife O. Talabucon, Assistant to the Principal and Filipino Department Head Teacher, Dr. Florian L. Ruiz, Department Heads, hardworking faculty members, administrative office, and the non-teaching personnel, beloved parents, friends, and fellow Ramonians. Good day. After 9 months of transitioning, adjusting, and getting used to the so-called new normal in our educational system, we are now virtually gathered today to recognize the valuable efforts every single one of us has exerted throughout the academic year 2020 to 2021. We made it with much success. Yes, we did it, and I think we all deserve to give ourselves at least a pat on the back for gracefully overcoming all the challenges posed by the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, both mentally and physically. While these academic awards serve as symbol of all the hard work we have poured and all those sleepless nights we have pulled off, may we all bear in mind that the real measure of our intellect and our future successes does not solely rely on whether we get to receive awards or not. At the end of the day, it all comes down to how we utilize the tools given to us by our teachers in our beloved alma mater. Whether we would already be contented with the current versions of ourselves or strive to be better, not just as students but humans as well, completely depends on us. As the Filipino proverb goes, ang pananim na palay, habang dumarami ang butil, ay lalong yumuyuko sa lupa. No matter how many awards we get to receive in the years to come, may we all stay down to earth and never forget our Almighty God who gave us wisdom and strength, and all the people who have helped pave the way for our successes, such as our families, teachers, classmates, friends, and many others. Let us not miss the chance to express our sincerest gratitude to them and make them feel loved while we still can. Always treasure having them as part of our lives. Let us use the knowledge and wisdom that our alma mater has equipped us with to be responsible, compassionate, and productive Filipino citizens. For now, let us cherish this day and congratulate ourselves for this incredible achievement. May everyone have a great and safe day ahead. Thank you very much. God bless us all.
Thank you, Mark. That was actually splendid. Mark, Janelle, you're great. Your secret to excellence is now unraveled. So certainly, you'll turn out to be one of our learners' idols. We wish you more success in the future, as well as the rest of the awardees, of course. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now move on to the closing remarks, which will be given to us by our dear Assistant Principal and Head Teacher 6 of the Filipino Department. A virtual applause for Dr. Florian L. Ruiz.
To our supportive Public Schools District Supervisor, Mrs. Perlita P. De Patillo, our dear Principal Dr. Eladio H. Escolano, co-department heads, teachers, parents, students and guests, good afternoon. As heard earlier during the opening remarks and other messages, this event marks a short but significant pause in the academic lives of our students. Pause and look around you. There are many things that we celebrate today. On the part of the student awardees, the added feather in their cap. On the part of the parents, the unequaled profit for the importance of today's education. On the part of the teachers, the realization of the noblest profession. And for the whole education community, the nurturing of these competent individuals and strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, the vision translated into reality. Congratulations! To our dear student awardees, your awards signify a new level completed. Yes, You may have earned an award, 2 awards, or even more. But what really matters is that all of these motivate you to continue with the game of life and use the knowledge and skills acquired to overcome all obstacles that come your way. So after this, take the next levels. Do it your way, but do not ever forget the people who have taught you the walkthroughs, the strategies, and maybe the shortcuts. To our dear student awardees, perhaps today you could give your parents a break. Treat them later in your house in a simple but an epic winning snack you've personally prepared with love and care. Perhaps you could give your classmate who happened to be your close friend a thumbs up for the same job well done. And perhaps you could thank and send a virtual hug with your teachers, especially your advisors, for inspiring and bringing out the best in you. Thank you, and once again, congratulations, teachers, students, and parents. May God bless us all.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Exceedingly exhilarating. That feeling of fulfillment in our accomplishments means a lot, and it is good for the heart. So let's join in earnestly singing the RMCHS hymn. For the announcement and words of thanks, we have our very own Senior High School Grade 12 Coordinator, Mr. George Jeffrey M. Cuevas.
Good afternoon, everyone. Last year, at the onset of the pandemic, I recall thinking this would be difficult for the students. But here you are now, and despite the difficulties of the new learning modality, which you have not only overcome, but also have excelled academically. To paraphrase a line from an old baseball movie, the reality is it's supposed to be difficult. If it wasn't difficult, everyone would do it. It's a difficulty that makes it great. And today, dear students, you are great. This was no easy journey on many levels, but my thanks go out to an amazing collaboration with the Department of Education, School Division Office of Quezon City, Office of the City Mayor, Office of the 4th District Representative, Barangay Pinagkaisahan, General School Parents Teachers Association, caring school officials, faculty, and personnel, and an incredibly supportive circle of coworkers, friends, and students. On behalf of Ramon Magsaysay Cubao High School, headed by the ever-dedicated Principal Dr. Eladio Escolano, and myself, we are sincerely thankful for all the people that God put on the realization of this program. Angels that we had the chance to meet along the way, and also the people that make it possible that Ramon Magsaysay Cubao High School is soaring higher than ever despite the challenging times. With your cooperative spirit and your good hearts, you help families, friends, and students witness your dreams, prayers, and hopes today. Students, now that you have achieved one of your dreams, I hope you share this triumph and joy with your loved ones and realize that your effort, your dedication, your persistence, and your constancy in not being defeated by any difficulties made this possible. Congratulations, God bless you, and to God be the glory.
Cuevas, to all the awardees and everybody else, congratulations once again. Your success is our success too. This has been your host, Mrs. Daisy Carousel Cervantes, saying, may God bless RMCHS and the world. Mabuhay!